my name is Larry Newman. I'm an attorney. I'm located in Ithaca, New York. My practice is focused on two main areas, DWI defense and personal injury cases. Today I'd like to talk about what do parole, probation, and conditional discharges all have in common. Now, people throw around terms all the time, and you really have to be state specific on this. I'm going to talk about New York State today. All three, parole, probation, and conditional discharges, all have one similarity. They are all conditional releases. They are releases by the court, kind of like a release on your own recognizance, except when it comes to parole, that means that there was a term of incarceration first. Now you're released on parole under conditions to report to a parole officer and stay out of trouble, stay away from known felons, a whole list of things. That's the most intensive supervision that you can have as parole supervision. Second to that is probation. Now probation could be given in lieu of jail or any type of incarceration. Sometimes we call it straight probation. Probation always means PS, probation supervision. You have a probation officer, and the probation officer then can check you for drugs, for alcohol, can come over your house and do home checks, all those types of things. You have to report to the probation officer, and it depends upon what your compliance level is to how much you have to report or what you have to do to satisfy probation. The last level of conditional release that the court has is called a conditional discharge. And a conditional discharge, the main overall thing is that you stay out of trouble in terms of no arrests, no new crimes for 1 year or even 2 years. That's the max for a conditional discharge in New York State. And there's going to be a whole terms of conditions under a conditional discharge. The court may even put down on a DWI case that you can't have alcohol for a year or two. So you have to be careful when you're looking at what the terms and conditions are, even of a conditional discharge. This is the least amount. There's no intense supervision, but the court may want you to provide them with information when you complete all the things they ask you to complete. But there won't be a specific officer in the cases of a conditional discharge, at least not usually. If you have any questions about your DWI case, criminal case in the state of New York, be pleased to give you some assistance.